Hi, I'm Meg Tucker, and today we are at Ooodles of Doodles, where we are learning more about the Ooodles Difference. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am holding not one, but two beautiful doodles, 3 weeks old. I'm going to cry. Come on inside, let's check it out.
So we get the mums from their guardian homes about a week before they're due, and they spend their time in the house with us. They get lots of extra care and TLC. The majority of them are born at night. It's super quiet, and the mums feel a lot safer up there. So they're all born in my bedroom. They stay up there for 4 or 5 days, usually, so I can keep a close eye on them. And then they move into one of the 2 puppy areas in the house. And then once they're bigger and their eyes are open and they're cruising around, then we move them out to the actual nursery.
We are joined by Candice Farrell. You are the CEO. You started this beautiful land, Ooodles of Doodles, with your husband, Bill.
Yep.
And we always love coming to Ooodles of Doodles. And what we want to talk about now are feeding and how you feed your puppies and the supplements that you give them, and just kind of what makes getting a puppy from Ooodles of Doodles, it's the Ooodles Difference.
Right.
All right, so
For
take
sure.
it away. What do we have here?
So what we start our puppies on is a freeze-dried food.
Oh.
So this is the one we use. It's Grandma Lucy's. So it's basically freeze-dried chicken and vegetables.
Okay.
Nice and easy on the tummy because of the potatoes and that kind of thing in it. And we also add goat's milk to this. So this is what the puppies get started on.
Okay.
And then the next step to that is a Canna Puppy and Junior.
That bag is so tiny.
It is. So this is the little sample
little
bag.
ta-
that you get to take home with
okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah, but this is a great food. It's a Canadian-made food. All of the ingredients are regionally sourced. There is a huge difference in the types of food that you feed your dog. A huge difference in their health.
Yes.
So you really have to be careful. You really need to look and see exactly what the breeders are feeding the puppies, and make sure it's top quality.
So they would be on this for how long before they switch to
So
this?
we're on this for about a week.
Okay.
And then we do softened kibble and mix with the freeze-dried.
Okay.
And then we also add in probiotics as well, because gut
Yes.
health is really important. We have a couple different ones. This is the one that we use for the puppies.
Okay.
It's called Ollie Naturals, so it just helps balance out that gut flora.
That's my dog's name, so maybe
There you go.
we
You
need
should
to have
get
that.
Yeah, helps balance out the gut flora and just make for really nice healthy tummies when they leave. So again, like quality is
This
very
is a good one
important.
too. We have this one at home, Love
Yeah,
Bugs.
yep, this is a great pre and probiotic.
So you're telling me that a brand new puppy, it's a good thing to get them started on all of
Absolutely.
this.
Yep,
Okay, okay. Now that we've talked about the puppies, what do the mamas eat?
So the mamas eat lots of different things.
Okay.
They get lots of goodies added to their food. So primarily our dogs are fed a raw food diet.
Oh.
So it is the very best way to feed your dogs, and we do recommend it for new puppy owners as well.
This would be what one mom gets?
That would be lunch, probably. They're pretty big eaters.
The
when
moms
they're
have a
nursing.
lot.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
working mothers,
Yeah,
of course.
For sure.
Okay.
And so we've got the raw patty, and
Yep.
then what we've added to that is Love Bugs. That's a pre and probiotic.
Amazing.
Always some type of oil for omegas, and
Okay.
we usually switch. So this one is a hemp oil, and then the other one that we've got in the fridge right now is a salmon oil. So we usually switch between oils. They get different benefits. from
Just a
different
little
types.
bit over the
Yeah,
food.
just a little dribble over the food.
Okay.
Also green lip mussel. It's a great one. It's full of antioxidants, and it's really good for hips and joints and that kind of thing. So that's a
Oh.
daily around here for all
Okay.
of the mums.
Okay.
And then eggshell calcium. So mums need a little bit of extra calcium when they're making milk.
This
So-
is amazing.
All natural supplement.
And some of these, all of these products, you could use outside of this on your with your own dog.
Absolutely, you should be.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we need to do some shopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing that we do, so some of our guardian home dogs are kibble fed. Just the families prefer to feed kibble.
Sure.
And it's always a can of kibble. That's the only one that we approve.
Okay.
But we always add a bit of freeze-dried to it.
Oh, just to
For the
top it
mums
up.
and actually all the dogs here. So we moisten the food, we add freeze-dried, and then we add all of the supplements, so it makes it easier to digest.
I actually learned that recently, that adding a little bit of moisture to a kibble is just a little easier for them.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So mamas eat well, babies eat really well. Again, all part of the Ooodles difference.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's pretend this is the day that I take her home. What am I looking at?
So we just send you home with a little puppy pack, sample of the food. So again, we're feeding the Akana, little toy, and blanket with Mom and the Litter Mate scent. So Tracy that works here, our manager, she makes all of these
Really?
nice little blankets for the puppies to take home, and it's just kind of a little security thing because it smells like home.
And they. Okay, now I'm gonna cry holding a puppy and that.
Yeah.
That's so touching though, and important.
It is, yeah, for sure. It
Okay.
is. Makes the transition easier. So you're also going home with just a little collage of all your little baby photos.
You
So
are
that's kind of a
kidding
nice
me.
keepsake.
That would be my puppy's actual photos.
Yes, Mom. Yeah, and then one thing that's pretty important, we send you home with a free 30 days of Trupanion pet health.
I have Trupanion. Our
Yeah.
dog Oliver has Trupanion.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, so it's great.
Okay.
Vet records, so all of our puppies are checked at the vet and get their
Okay.
first vaccinations at the vet.
Okay.
We don't do our own vaccinations. I think it's really important that the puppies are checked over
Awesome.
before the new families choose them and they
Awesome.
leave for the new homes. So a little bit of info in here. We've also got,
good.
again, a little bit of info on the Akana food. There's also some coupons in there so you can save a little bit on your
So
first.
good.
And then a little book on raw feeding. So we like to give everybody a little bit of advice on raw feeding because we think it's a great way to feed and it's
Okay.
really important.
Okay.
So how the whole process works is you put a deposit down.
Okay.
That reserves your spot in line to choose from a certain litter. So, and then we do visiting days at 4 weeks, and at 6 weeks you can come and visit, get to know the puppies in the litter.
So this little girl would have been picked at 4 weeks?
Nope.
Oh,
at 8,
no.
Nope. So visiting
Oh.
at 4 and 6,
Okay.
and then at 8 weeks after they've been vet checked and when they're ready to go, they're
Yeah.
chosen in order of deposit. So they're
And
not chosen
what
until 8
is
weeks
that day like?
old. It's a great day.
Oh.
Yes. Everybody always says it's so hard to let them go, but it's such a good day because everybody is so happy.
Would they all, so they wouldn't come at the same time, they would come
No,
in order of?
In order of deposit, yeah.
Oh, and they, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But you know what I love, and you're right, you're talking about the Ooodles difference. This is amazing. I had no idea that it was so thorough. The fact that you send home baby pictures, the fact that it is so beautiful in here, and you can just feel the love when you walk through your doors, that you know you're going home with a healthy, happy, adjusted
absolutely.
puppy.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.